Well, it's pretty interesting in terms of how practices generate their profits. I think there's some misperception about exactly where profits from a companion animal hospital actually come from. And the veterinary business model is a little peculiar in that most practices generate their profits in one of two areas. When you take a look and dissect the income areas of most practices, you'll find that a significant portion of their income actually comes from both doing diagnostics and product sales. In fact, if you were to look at that individually, you'd find that lab services are basically about 18% of a practice's gross revenue, and product sales can be anywhere between 27 and 33% of a practice's gross revenue. When you add these two areas up, you're almost at 50% of the practice's gross revenue coming from these two particular areas. Lab services actually, as we've come to know it, is actually the #1 profit center in most hospitals, and products follow up as the second. That said, then we find that most of the other services that veterinarians offer through their hospitals are either provided at a more limited profit or at no profit at all. And the business model has been established in such a way as to take the profits that are generated from those two areas, both lab and product sales, and actually utilize those profits to supplement the cost of actually providing veterinary care in these other areas. So the profits that are generated in these two areas really are utilized to be able to allow veterinarians to offer a reasonably priced care associated with many of the other things that are performed as services in most veterinary hospitals.